TikTok family, what's up? So, Confident Coaches here. Salute to everybody that be checking out my videos. I appreciate y'all, man. But let's talk about it. Let's get right to it. Let's talk about it because we're not here to waste time with each other, right? We're here to inform each other, spread whatever information that we have that we could share with each other and just let it be, right? We're not here, to be rumble rousers or nothing like that, right? We just here to talk our spill and try to just like share information, right, to each other the best way we know how, right? Hopefully that's safe, right? Because it's only information that's already out there in the public sphere, right? Conversations are already being had about the things that we talk about. Ain't that right, TikTok? Ain't that right? Say it with me. The things that we're talking about are already in the public sphere, right? Or online, or on YouTube, or on television, or on the news, or in the streets, or whatever. The information, because this is very important, my peoples. We got to make it clear to others, right, that like to tune in and listen and label the things that we're saying, whatever they like to label it, right? Right? So we got to kind of like not let that happen so much because what's not understood is that conversation should belong to everybody, right? Now I know it's steamy conversations out there being had, and I do agree that conversation shouldn't be bashing nobody, but the conversation needs to be had, right? And I don't really have a problem with debating others if that's the case, right? Because I like to have the discussion, but I just want it to be understood that the information that is being spoken about is always out there in the public domain. Okay, so that's number one. So we just got to make that very understood. So now let's get to some current events. Let's get to some stuff. So one of the things I do want to say, confident people, shout out to y'all, is that it's different things that make people confident, right? So one of the things that we really need to understand about us, and this is why I tell us to pay attention to other people and their culture, culture is tied into your confidence. It's a reason why you like the vibes. It's a reason why you like to be happy. It's a reason why you wake up feeling celebratory, right? You have spirit, you have energy, your DNA, all of this stuff in you that makes your makeup, right? Not the makeup you put on people, the makeup that you naturally have inside of you, right? The makeup inside of you, your DNA that makes you whole, that makes you, you know, the complexion that you are, right? Those things are part of your culture that gives you a spark, right? So, what am I saying? Culture is things that is tied into your confidence because when people are living out their culture to the best of their ability, they're living actually out their confidence. So when you see, for example, let's just say you take South America and you go there and you see Dominicans doing, dances and certain kind of music, right? Then you tangle off to Mexico and you see that. Then you tangle off to Jamaica and you see that rhythm and that culture. All of that is part of people's confidence. Okay? So others have confidence too in other areas. But this is why I'm saying all of this because it's important for us to know where other people's confidence lie. And sometimes we don't talk about these things. You don't know where the other people confidence is And you need to know. You need to understand what makes you confident and what makes them confident. And what makes some of them confident, and this doesn't apply to everybody, of course, but guess what makes them confident? Sometimes making you unconfident. Don't let that go over your head. I'm going to say this again. Your confidence sometimes make them unconfident, right? Other people, right? Too much of your, okay, let me say this. Let's start over. Too much of your confidence can make other people unconfident, okay? That's number one. So, in return, they're going to use other things for their confidence, right? Weapons is one of them, okay? And a few other things that go along with weapons, okay? So you need to know what makes other people confident. And sometimes a lot of their confidence come from challenging your black ass and putting you in your place. And guess what? I just got filled up today with a whole bunch of confidence. Because we don't understand our confidence. So we're letting other people have confidence over us. And this applies to anybody and everybody. All right? This is not necessarily a race thing or nothing like that. But if it feels that way, it could be. It could be. Because the truth is, people are using your lack of confidence for their confidence. Okay? This is some deep shit. And you people need to understand what's really taking place. This is why all this intimidation stuff is in your face. Because it's a part of their confidence. It allows them to be confident over you. Once your confidence is crushed, you don't have a fight in you. You're not confident enough to love yourself and to look tall and to stand up and to speak back. So others are going to play with that. Now, of course, they don't like when you have too much confidence. They put you on the list. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I don't care where I belong. I don't care where I really don't care. I'm in a happy place. Don't matter to me. But I'm just here to tell y'all. This is why Confidence Coach is here to help. I don't want y'all to think that I'm just using this shit as some gimmicky ass shit to get y'all to support me for some weird ass reasons. No, I get up and I go to work. I'm just telling y'all that your confidence matter. It don't matter to me. It don't matter in terms of, when I say it don't matter to me, I'm talking about don't see me in the street and give me your confidence. Give it to the world. Because guess what? Your way of life, your lifestyle, right? Quality of life and all the stuff that they say is for you. Guess what? That's a part of keeping them confident. That's not good. Because I shouldn't have to be unconfident for these other people to be confident. This is where the issue is at. I'm telling you what I know, people. This is a dangerous game. I don't know who did this, but this needs to stop. Okay? Seriously. Everybody should be confident in their own right. You shouldn't have to be this and that and that and that to have confidence and try to have it over me. No. Have it over your family or your wife or whoever. We'll talk about it, TikTok. Salute.